Hello everybody. Today we're going to learn about place value. We will learn how to write numbers in standard form and how to build numbers using base 10 blocks. First, let's learn some vocabulary. A digit are the numerals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. A whole number are all the digits that make up a number. For example, in the number 937, the 9, 3, and 7 are all digits, but altogether it makes a whole number 937. Sometimes a number is the same as a digit. For example, the number 5. It is a digit, but it is also a whole number. Standard form is a usual way of writing numbers. If a question asks you to write a number in standard form, it is asking you for the number that is written in the usual way. In place value, we can represent numbers using base 10 blocks. The smallest unit we will learn about today is the ones place. The ones place is represented by 1 block. The tens is represented by this figure. It takes 10 ones blocks to make 1 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is the reason we call the tens a tens block. The hundreds place value is represented by this block. We call this the hundreds block. It takes 10 of the 10 blocks to make 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we count by tens, we can see that 10 of the 10 blocks makes 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. The thousands place value is represented by this block. It takes 10 of the 100 blocks to make 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Since each 100 block represents 100, we can count by hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So the 10 100 blocks make 1,000. All digits in a number occupy a certain place or position in a number. The place or position the digit occupies tells you the value of the digit. We use a place value chart to determine or figure out the place or position a number occupies. From right to left, place value starts from the lowest or smallest value to the largest value. The lowest value we will be talking about today is the ones place, followed by the tens, the hundreds, and the thousands place. Again, the lowest or smallest value begins on the right-hand side of the place value chart and ends with the largest value at the left-hand side. Numbers are also written from lowest or smallest place value to the largest place value. The number 1,239 is written in standard form. The 9 has the smallest or lowest place value because it represents the ones place. The 3 represents the tens place and is larger than the 9. The 2 represents the hundreds place. The 2 or hundreds place is larger than the tens place. And the 1 is the largest place value for this number because it represents the thousands place. Let's learn how to use a place value chart to place numbers inside. We will start with the number 937. 937 is written in standard form. It can be placed in the place value chart by starting at the last or smallest place value. This is because numbers in a place value chart go from right to left, smallest to largest. We will start with the number 7 because number 7 is the smallest or lowest value of this digit. The number 7 is placed in the ones place, followed by the number 3, which will be placed in the tens place. Finally, the number 9 will be placed in the hundreds place. Let's look at another example. The number 1248 is written in standard form. It can be placed in the place value chart by starting with the last or smallest place value, ending with the largest place value. This is because numbers in the chart are placed right to left from smallest value to the largest value. The 8 is in the ones place because it is the smallest or lowest value, followed by the 4, which is in the tens place, the 2, which is in the hundreds place, and the 1, which is in the thousands place. Now that we know what each digit in a number represents, let's look at how we could represent each digit using base 10 blocks. The number 1374 is written in standard form. We will start by placing the digits in a place value chart. Remember, we are going to place the digits in the place value chart starting from lowest value to the largest value. The 4 belongs in the ones place, followed by the 7 in the tens place, the 3 in the hundreds place, and the 1 in the thousands place. The 4 in the ones place represents 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 1/10 blocks. The digit 7 represents 7 tens blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The digit 3 represents 3 100 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And the digit 1 represents 1 1000 block. A number is represented by base 10 blocks. What is a number in standard form? To determine or figure out the number in standard form, we will count each block. We will start with the ones place. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones blocks. We will write the number 6 right below it. Now we will move on to the tens place. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 tens blocks. We will write the number 4 right below the tens. Now we will count the hundreds place. 1, 2. There are 2 hundreds blocks, so we will write the number 2 right below the hundreds. Finally, we will count the thousands place. 1. There is only 1,000 blocks, so we will write the number 1 right below that. To write the number in standard form, we will put all the numbers together. A comma is placed after the thousands place. So the number in standard form for these base 10 blocks is 1246. A number is represented by base 10 blocks. What is a number in standard form? To determine or figure out the number in standard form, we will count each block in each of the different place values. We will start with the ones place. There are 4 ones blocks. we will write the number 4 underneath the ones blocks. There are 2 tens blocks, so the number 2 will be written underneath the tens blocks. There are 3 hundreds blocks, so we will write the number 3 underneath the hundreds. And there are 2 thousands blocks, so we will write the number 2 underneath the thousands. To write the number in standard form, we put all the numbers together and a comma right after the thousands place. So the number in standard form is 2,324. We learned about place value today. We learned how to represent a standard form number using base 10 blocks. We also learned how to write numbers in standard form when represented in base 10 blocks. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful day.